At a time when the automobile was still a new and terrifying invention, Camille du Gast embraced the danger. She was the richest widow in France, but instead of living a life of comfort and luxury, Camille chose a path of risk, adrenaline, and adventure. As a race car driver, skydiver, boat racer, and explorer, she was a woman far ahead of her time. Admired by many, despised by others, Camille's fearless spirit would become the stuff of legend. But in the end, it wasn't the dangers of the racetrack or the open sea that ended her extraordinary life of adventure. It was scandal and the betrayal of her own jealous daughter that silenced her forever. Camille du Gast was born in Paris in 1868. At 22, she married Jules Crespin, a powerful figure and the majority shareholder of Dufayel, one of the grandest department stores in France. When Jules died young, Camille became a 27-year-old widow, wealthy beyond imagination, raising a daughter alone. She had everything society told a woman to want, but Camille was different. The glamour of high society wasn't enough. She craved more. Life was just too boring for women, she said. And in 1895, she proved it, leaping from a hot air balloon over 2,000 feet above the ground, parachuting to Earth in an act of raw defiance and thrill. But that was only the beginning. In 1901, Camille made history by becoming the first French woman to compete in motor racing. She entered the grueling Paris-Berlin race, a 700-mile endurance test across dangerous, unpaved roads. Her vehicle? A modest 20-horsepower Panhard. Starting dead last among 122 drivers, Camille clawed her way to 33rd place, determined to come back stronger. The dangers were immense. No safety belts, no modern brakes, and fatal crashes were common. But Camille's resolve was unshakable, even as scandals swirled around her name. During bitter family legal proceedings, her father and brother accused Camille of posing for a risque painting known as the Masked Model. The headlines spread across the world, yet Camille carried on, undaunted. In 1903, she entered the Paris-Madrid Race, soon infamously dubbed the Race of Death. Behind the wheel of a powerful 30-horsepower Dietrich, Camille pushed forward. She climbed from 29th place to an astonishing 8th before stopping to rescue fellow driver Phil Stead, who was pinned beneath his wrecked car. She saved his life before resuming the race, reaching Bordeaux in 77th place after the race was cut short due to the devastating fatalities. The carnage led to women being banned from motor racing entirely. Still, Camille wasn't done. She set her sights on the New York to San Francisco race, but was refused entry for no other reason than her gender. Undeterred, Camille turned to the open water. In 1905, she began racing motorboats, piloting a Dirac-powered Marsouin along the River Seine. Her courage was tested once again during a treacherous race across the Mediterranean from Algiers to Toulon. A violent storm decimated the field, and Camille, fighting through the chaos, was eventually declared the winner. Her survival alone, a testament to her unmatched grit. But Camille's greatest trial was yet to come. In 1910, her own daughter, driven by jealousy and greed, orchestrated an assassination attempt to claim her fortune. Camille awoke during the attack, confronting the intruders and forcing them to flee. Though she survived, the betrayal shattered her spirit. Heartbroken and weary, Camille du Gast turned her back on the life of adventure she had so boldly built. She devoted the rest of her years to animal welfare, a quieter but equally noble cause.